Hello everyone, Spiraling Fan here. I just need to tell you guys something. Have you ever been assaulted Rainbow Dash and Twilight that way in the show, like we watched? Well, let's talk about that. Okay? Now, about Rainbow Dash. I mean, we all know that her dream is to become the Wonderbolt, but yeah, she's a friend of Twilight and the others. And yes, you guys know that in 28 Prints Later, well, you guys know in episode 5 of the first season, well, that's because they had a lot of, she and Pinkie Pie had a lot of fun with pranks, and in season 6, episode 15, however, yeah, in the beginning, the prank isn't funny. So, here's a tip. If you ever prank your families and your friends, don't do that. That's gonna cause a lot of trouble, like Rainbow Dash did to Fluttershy in the beginning. So don't do that. Okay? Good thing for me, I don't get a prank. I didn't prank my sister and my families. So I'm not supposed to prank anymore. Nope, I'm not gonna do pranks, and that's it. And about why she lied to Pinkie Pie that she didn't eat pies. Well, in the beginning, we saw the way how Rainbow Dash lied to Pinkie that she faked it when she was eating the pies. And that just hurt Pinkie Pie's feelings for the way that Pinkie imagining that Rainbow Dash just destroyed the pies with the laser eyes and all sorts of things. Yeah. What she didn't realize, though, is that Rainbow Dash lied to her, but yeah, she got upset because Rainbow Dash lied to her, but Rainbow Dash finally apologized to Pinkie, and they finally get along. And about the way she accused Rarity's dresses, it's because, you guys know that Rarity and Rainbow Dash had a disagreement and why they can't be friends anymore. Well, it's because Rainbow Dash is making a misunderstandings about Rarity's dresses and how Rarity likes her ways of making dresses. And, yeah. That's why we don't make a misunderstandings about dresses. We can't do that. And, yeah, we already know how Rainbow Dash and Applejack are competing each other like they did in the first season. Which is because, yeah, it happens to them all the time. So, we're okay with them of competing each other. So, yes, again, we don't make a misunderstandings about dresses. Okay? And Twilight. The only thing that really, bothers me is why is everyone are accusing Twilight like they want her to be a new villain? Like, we don't want Twilight to be a new villain, guys. We don't want her to be the new villain. I mean, she is the Princess of Friendship, but we don't want her to be a new villain. She's my favorite pony, and she's the Princess of Friendship. Seriously, we don't want her to be a new villain. So please, don't accuse her like she's a new villain. Don't do that. And then, whenever Princess Celestia sent Twilight to Ponyville, yeah, we all saw the way how Twilight learned her friendship lessons with her friends. And, yeah. But, whenever I watched Amending Fences of how Moondancer is suffered and heartbroken by Twilight's mistake, that's because she didn't want... That's because Moondancer changed, and that's why she decided to do her studies without getting suffered by Twilight's mistakes. And that's why Twilight has been so busy learning her friendship lessons and protect Equestria. And so... yeah. And we all saw how Twilight apologized to Moondancer. We all saw how the way she apologized to her. And then, and Trixie, however... But for the... sorry. For the way Twilight is accusing Trixie like she didn't trust her, it's because she's making a misunderstanding, guys. She's making a misunderstandings. That's how she's only tended to trust Starlight to make new friends a little seriously. What she said to Trixie is wrong. That was wrong. What Twilight said about Trixie is wrong. But I don't blame her, though. I don't blame her. She's just making a misunderstandings, and that's it. And, so, yeah. Yeah. And in the movie, this is how Bonnie Scott reacted to the part where Twilight said she'd be better off without friends like them, and how the way they reacted to, like, Twilight, why did you do that? And, Twilight, how could you? And blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah. It's because Twilight didn't just intend to save Equestria a little seriously. She's only intended to save Equestria a little seriously without realizing that the magical friendship can save Equestria. The magical friendship is the key to protect Equestria. That is the key, guys. It's the key to protect Equestria. Yeah. And, but one thing that bothers me in Horseplay, I mean, in No Second Princess, for the way Twilight showed Princess Celestia how started to make new friends, that is a lie. Because Starlight only made friends with Trixie. She lied to Princess Celestia for the first time, guys. And now in Horseplay, she lied to Princess Celestia again and ruined her once-versary. If you guys are wondering how I know lies, it's because I've been there. I lied once. Since I live in Kernville or in Milton, I lied to Mom when I told her I don't have homework, but I did. That's how I lied to her. Like, for real. Seriously, guys, that's how I lied to her. It's because I wasn't honest enough. That was when I was a teenager. But now, when I watch the show of My Little Pony, for the way I saw, the way Applejack showed me about honesty, is because I now understand what being honest is. Is because we need to be honest with friends and families. So trust me, honesty is really important, and it's really important that we need to be honest with families and friends. We need to be honest, just like Applejack did. That's how he did. We can't lie to everyone. We can't. And yeah, this is how Bronies are, like, disappointed in the main 6 episodes when they, insulted Twilight of why she keeps accusing her friends like that, and how she ruined her friendship retreat for her friends. Well, Twilight, whenever I watched the main 6 episode, I realized that Twilight is only intended that she make her plans for retreat for her friends a little seriously without realizing that she and her friends got tricked by Queen Chrysalis herself, and how she and her friends let her tricks get to them by the evil duplicates of Twilight and her friends. 6 of them. Like Applejack's cutie mark. It's green. That's why Starlight didn't realize that the mean Applejack's cutie mark is green. The real Applejack's cutie mark is red. It's a red apple. So that is the reason why they didn't realize that. That's how they didn't realize it, guys. So, listen. We don't accuse Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle like that. We don't accuse them like that. That's the tip. Don't do that. It's a good show, guys. A good series. Hasbro created the show. The 4th generation of My Little Pony. We don't accuse Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle like that. You understand? Now, let's just forget about this. Let's just forget about for the way Twilight did and for the way Rainbow Dash just did in the previous episodes, and just think about and just let's just continue the show. Let's just continue watching the show, and everything will be okay. Okay? It's just a show. I mean, I know it's sad that seasons 8 and 9 are the final seasons, but that's how Hasbro made the decision. They decided to make the 5th generation of My Little Pony. Okay? I know it's sad, but they decided to make the 5th generation when they finished with the 4th generation of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I mean, we all had a lot of memories of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Okay. Yeah. You Hasbro writers did really good job of creating the show. You did really good job. That's all I have to say, guys. Just don't accuse Rainbow Dash and Twilight like that. That's all I have to say. So please, don't do this. So, I'm gonna do a next reaction of Look Back from our Grow channel. So, subscribe, give the like, and to leave the comments. I'm gonna do reactions of Look Back videos of the show. So, yeah. Remember what I said about Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle. Don't do that. And that's all I have to say. You guys have a great day.